Oh yeah, we're already live. Cool. Never mind. That was weird. I usually stream through Streamlabs, but for some reason, it took me to OBS instead. Or for some reason, I had to use OBS instead. Actually, while I'm here, I do want to change a couple of things. What it's like. Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, I know I haven't like really talked about Kingdom Hearts a lot on the channel because I've been really busy. Literally told Brooklyn bye when he started streaming. What's good, Malaysia? Well, it has been a minute since I've streamed actually. I don't think it's been maybe a couple weeks. I don't know. But no, I usually don't I don't talk about Kingdom Hearts on the channel a lot. And that's usually by design because I'm kind of busy nowadays. So I don't really have the time to. But man, I really don't like Sora's new design. I'm gonna be entirely honest with y'all. And I know that a lot of people love it. And I'll probably get used to it myself. How dare I say, but what did I do? But, oh, here, Brooklyn. Or is that Brooklyn? I don't know. But I don't like Sora's design. It's a little basic for me, I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. I feel like he looks a bit too like Noctis. The game itself looks great, right? I know a lot of people think the forest moon of Endor was pseudo confirmed in this trailer, and it might be. I'm not sure. I've seen a lot of the whole posts or whatever, but I don't know. I think Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts would be fine. I personally would like the Clone Wars a bit more, just because I feel like it would go with the animated style that Disney likes to do. If we have Disney and Marvel in the same game, if we have Disney, Pirates, and Marvel in the same game, I feel like it'd be a little weird having 3 realistic looking worlds in one game, you know? Or with characters that live action stuff, characters that are live action. I feel like it'd be weird to have them all in the same game. His new look is good. It's gonna take me a lot to get used to. It's gonna take me a while to get used to it. Just because, I don't know. I was talking with some friends a while ago, and they, we basically kind of came to the conclusion that, the reason Sora looked really cool before was because he looked kind of cartoony. He looked kind of goofy. His hair, kind of jutted out in all directions. You know, of course, the clown shoes. Everyone's, freaking out about those. But man, I don't know. Let's see, I gotta tell you. Oh, it's just a little bit. But yeah, of course, the clown shoes and stuff. But I kind of like that though, because that's what made Sora unique, you know. And I'm gonna have to get used to this design for sure. Because now he kind of looks like Noctis, and I'm not too big a fan of that, if I'm being entirely honest. The game itself looks great though. I think I read somewhere that the trailer was an Unreal Engine 4, but the game is going to be an Unreal Engine 5, and I don't know exactly how true that is. But either way though, if that's the way the game is going to look, perfect, fine. What scares me though is that if the game is an Unreal Engine 5, is it going to be on what's it called? PS4? Because I know Unreal Engine 5 can be on PS4. It runs on PS4 and PS5. But, as we've seen with Final Fantasy VII Intergrade, Square is not nice about, making sure people have the necessary hardware to play their games. They really just dropped Intergrade on PS5 and called it a day. PS5 exclusive. And called that shit a day. I'm still low-key bad about that. But I hope that Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out on PS. If it comes out on PS4 and PS5, fine. I'm okay with that. you know. But if it only comes out on PS5, I'm gonna be a little tilted. But luckily, I feel like Kingdom Hearts 4 is gonna come out in like late 2020. At best case scenario, late 2023 or no, early 2023. Worst case scenario, like, or I feel like what's probably gonna happen is late 2023, early 2024. And I feel like by that point we'll know what system it's gonna be on, and I'll have time to get a PS5 before then. You know. Wait, is this? Oh, I was just here. We'll have to put a character named Rox in the game. You know what's crazy? Apparently Nomura like did not have, or he had plans to like exclude Shion and Roxas from the story. Like he had already written the story without them. But fans loved them so much that he wrote them back in because he knew the fans loved them. And I think that's cool. I love that. Oh yeah, I actually want to change something else too. But no, like we see in this, in like in the reveal of KH4, that Nomura actually like cares a lot about his fans, and I kind of love that, you know. I kind of wanted to make a meme about Sora and Joker from Persona 5 both having like the grappling hook thing. And now that I have a capture card, I can like actually make that happen. Where am I going? Look at this. This workshop. But no, I wanted to make a meme about Sora and Joker. Like Sora basically copies the grappling hook that Joker has from Persona 5. And, like I really wanted to do that, but I don't know how I would go about doing it. Cool. Oh, there it is. But overall, I think the game looks fine, right? I'm really happy that Strelitzia is there, because I think I'd said this in a video a while ago, but I was always wanting to see more from Strelitzia, because I was really mad when she died, because I don't like characters that just show up to die, you know, and that's kind of what she did in Unicross. So I'm glad she's here, and I'm glad she's like actually doing things and helping out Sora. Plus, like I think those interactions have the potential to be really cool. So like I'm excited for them, you know. I want to know why Strelitzia is there. I want to know why how she found Sora and doing all that. You have no idea who that girl is, but so basically Strelitzia is Marluxia's sister. She was revealed in Unicross. I don't remember how long ago. Yeah, I never kept up with Unicross, but she was revealed in Unicross a while ago. And basically, her whole story is that she's Lauriam's sister, or Marluxia's sister. Marluxia, somebody, Lauriam, their sister, right? She was supposed to be one of the 5 Dandelion unit leaders, so like along Ephemer, Scold, Brain, Ventus, and I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I can't remember. But yeah, alongside those guys. But Darkness, the entity known as Darkness, took over Ventus's body and killed her. And, you know, that's why Ventus is one of the unit leaders in Strelitzia, because, you know, he killed Strelitzia. Or Darkness killed Strelitzia, I guess. But we thought she died. But now she's back for some reason. And she's, you know, in unreality with Sora. And apparently she knows a lot about it. Because, you know, she told Sora, like, this is basically the afterlife. So I want to know why she's there. And I'm excited to see why I'm excited to hear more about her. Because I always, you know, I thought she was interesting, you know. Aside from just being, like, Lauriam's sister, I'd always hoped for, like, you know. And, like, I'm always cool with, like, more female representation in Kingdom Hearts because I'm not gonna say it's low. But at the same time, like, it'd be kind of nice to have more relevant female characters. Oh, shit. I'm actually in this thing. Hold on. Wait. Wait, okay. Because apparently, I don't know. I started explaining because apparently, so they basically did. Yeah, basically, like Sora got booted from the universe. He got kicked out of the. He left the reality chat. Okay, let's go. So he got kicked out of the universe because he broke, one of the laws of the universe by misusing the power of waking. So now, I think it's up there on that crystal. I don't want to get off the mount, but I know these things are gonna attack me. It's okay, that should be okay. Whoa! But yeah, Sora broke one of the laws of the universe, got kicked out. And basically now, that's why he's in a reality with Shaletia. But the thing is, we saw Shaletia die. Pilot the magic tech armor to the crystal mount? Okay, we're good. But yeah, no, we saw Shaletia die. And we just assumed that was just like, that's a normal, a normal Kingdom Hearts death where you just die, that's it, you're done. But for some reason she's back and I don't know why and I want to find out. Okay. So yeah, they're basically dead. And of course we know, the Master of Masters, and I feel like what we can assume is Luxu are also there. Don't really know. Well, I guess we know why. Well, we know that they're there. We don't necessarily know why they're there other than they have plans for Sora and Unreality. What those plans are, we have no idea. Also, I want to go back at some point and listen to the music from that trailer, because I think, what is that? Because I was really focused on absorbing, what's visually happening on the screen. Poetic Peace, hello, welcome to the stream. But I was so focused on visually absorbing what's on the screen, trying to focus on little things here and there, that I kind of forgot to listen to the music, which is weird because that's usually the first thing I pick up. The magic tech armor with a welcome. Cool. Is that thing alive? If so, that's really cool. But no, I want to go back and listen to the music. Because I know there was a guy, his name was Alex Mukala, who basically not recomposed, not rearranged, but he arranged the music basically from the trailer. And it sounded really good, but now I want to see what the source material sounds like. How do you think the Cage story would have went if Versus 13 had been successfully developed? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. Because, how do I put this? I don't know that we would be where we would be if Versus 13 had been developed. But here's the thing, we don't know exactly what ideas, or we know kind of what ideas from Versus 13 made it into this game. I'm sure Yozora is some sort of, derivative of Noctis. I'm sure, Unreality, a lot of people were drawing the, drawing the comparison that, Unreality in this trailer kind of looked like some scenes from the Versus 13 trailers from back then. So we know those things were inspired from them. But at the same time, since we don't necessarily know what the story of Versus 13 would have been, we really don't have a way to compare. But that's actually a really good question. Because, would Yozora exist if Versus 13 had happened, Because, a lot of people are saying, oh, this is kind of Nomura's revenge for what Square did to him versus, for what Square did to him when he was making Versus 13. So I wonder, if Nomura had no revenge to exact on Square Enix by doing this, would we have any of this? Would we even have different universes? I feel like Nomura's writing is crazy enough to where we probably would have ended up in some version of this, maybe. but I wonder if it would have looked completely different if Versus 13 would have been. I think it would have been. I think it would have looked a little different if Versus 13 would have happened. What if Union Cross would have had the ending it did too? I feel like Union Cross. I feel like Union Cross would have had a very similar ending if it did. Because if this is... I'm sorry, I'm trying. This is actually really funny. I feel like Union Cross would have had a similar ending. Maybe because Union Cross didn't really have much to do with Unreality. Like, we have things that lead into it, sure. But it mostly... Since it's a prequel game of what happened in universe, in the regular Kingdom Hearts universe, I feel like it wouldn't have had much to do with Unreality, so I feel like it would have been okay. Because really the only thing that would have been impacted, because we really haven't dealt with Unreality as a whole that much, you know? Like, we talked about it, you know, at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 with the secret ending. A bit in the Union Cross ending. And a bit in Melody of Memory. Right? You read the title? You never read the title, you just click. I appreciate you. Oh, I guess we're doing things. It's time to Ooga Booga Tank. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV recently because I just finished Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And while I wait for the Wardens with you to get here from the library, I need to find other games to play. And what's it called? And whoa! Hey, I'm the champion. Let's try to turn my things down. He's obsessed with miserable cats. Cats are great. Cats are okay. Ooga Booga. Okay. So, my character, right, he is a class called a warrior. And a warrior is a tank. Right? If you don't know what a tank is, tanks are basically characters that only, what's it called? Tanks are characters that exist to, like, you know, take hits and distract enemies, so, you know, because we can take hits and, you know, tank them, they don't really hurt us that much. Whereas, like, if you're, say, a DPS, someone who, like, you know, whose main... Oh, wait, hold on. Someone whose, like, main thing is dealing damage, your defenses are significantly less than the tanks, right? So our job, the tank's job, is to make sure that the DPSs don't get hit by taking over and making sure that they hit us instead, but the DPS can go behind and do damage. And so, why I call Warrior an Ooga Booga tank is because there's another class called Paladin, which is like, it's a really cool class because you get, like, you know, a sword and a shield. You look like a knight, basically. And it's really cool. But with Warrior, all you get is an axe and you just go to town. You're an Ooga Booga tank. There's plenty of what ifs, but all this is or Quadratum has made Kingdom Hearts more intriguing. I agree to some extent. I just, because what I don't like about Quadratum, and here's the thing, I talk about what I don't like a lot. I'm okay with what's going on. I'm interested to see where it goes. Hey Megan. I don't want to be so focused on Quadratum that we lose focus on the things that happen in the Kingdom Hearts universe, right? Because I'm a person who, like, I like to focus on characters, how they progress, their character arcs, that kind of thing, right? And since we have a lot of characters back, I want to know how what they went through, like, affected them. Like, for example, Aqua. We see Aqua in Remind, basically being in the realm of darkness gave her, like, a form of PTSD, which was nice. You know, I don't like when characters go through something and they're just fine afterwards. I want things to have consequences and affect people. You know, but and here's the thing, Pumpkin, what's good? Welcome. But I also want to see like, you know, Roxas and Shion, like they're there, they're doing things, right? They're in Twilight, nominates in Twilight Town with the whole gang searching through their memories. I want to see that. You know, I want to see how being a part of Sora for so long and then finally being their own people affect them as characters. You know, because I get that the whole arc is about searching for Sora and dealing with the Lost Masters and the Master of Masters, but I don't want to forget about the characters and what they've been through. You know, I want to know more and continue with these characters that got me invested in the series in the first place. You know? I leveled up. Hell yeah. 2 levels away from getting that sweet, sweet level 50 armor. But I wanna continue with these characters that got me into the series. And I'm fine with adding new characters and new plot lines and new things, as long as we don't forget where we came from, you know? And just like, I don't know. That's my only thing. I think Quadratum and all this stuff, it has the potential to be really good. Obviously, we don't know that much about it, so we can't really say much about it right now. But I think it has the potential to be really good, you know. It's also I was talking to my boss or my coworker about this the other day. And I know like the meme is like Sora's, you know, big shoes are gone or whatever. It is so weird seeing Sora looking like a JRPG character, if that makes sense. Right? Because Sora's been like he's kind of looked like this goofy character. That's kind of what gave it its charm. But it's weird seeing Sora look like a real character, you know? Like I like the clothes. I think the man has drip and I appreciate it. It's just I think what bothers me is the hair. You know, if Sora like had the same like hair, maybe a bit different, kind of like, you know, because his hair has kind of maintained the same shape over the last couple games, right? Or like since Kingdom Hearts 1. Like it's, you know, gotten like trimmed down bit by bit, but it always sort of looks the same or looks similar. But this one is just like is far removed from what we've had in the past. And I think like such a drastic change kind of caught me off guard a little bit. Honestly, I don't personally care what Naruto's the story. I'm just looking forward to what's to come with no expectations. Honestly, that's a good way to go into it though. Because here's the thing. You can like try to guess what's gonna happen and you might be able to. But at the same time, if you go in with the expectation like, oh, he's definitely gonna do this and it doesn't happen, well, then you're just disappointed, you know? Because you were wrong. And it's like, that's kind of where I'm at too. Like, I think it's fine to like try to predict stuff and like that's cool. But I also like I'm going in blind. I'm just at the point where it's like, okay, Nomura, do what you're gonna do and let's see where it goes. So that's a good place to be in, honestly. I've been talking about this for a while. Oh shit. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick because I really need to go. I chugged a whole gallon of water before I started streaming, and I knew it was gonna come back to bite me, so. Alright, I'm back. If Final Sword had hair like Cloud. Yo, you know what's crazy? If we get like Final Fantasy VII characters in Kingdom Hearts 4, they're gonna look like Final Fantasy VII Remake characters. That's crazy to me, right? Am I the only one? Because you're just gonna get Cloud from FF7R. You're gonna get Tifa from FF7R. Maybe Aerith. I don't know. I wonder what like. Because if we ever go back to that, I wonder what like Leon and Sid are gonna look like. You know. Wants to recognize swords. Yeah, that also took me a couple seconds. Because, like, I'm looking at it, it's like, wow. Like, look, I know they changed the design for, like, every game. Or every number title. But Jesus Louises. Like, take me to dinner first. Jesus Christ, you know? Okay, looks like that's where I'm gonna have to go. We'll just use the same models? Probably, honestly. Oh wait. Oh wait, hold on, I'm going fast. I don't know. Also, how do y'all feel? So like I've been talking about this for a while though. How do y'all feel about the Kingdom Hearts 4? Bitch. How do y'all feel about Kingdom Hearts 4? What are y'all expecting from it? What worlds do y'all want to see in Kingdom Hearts 4? You know? Like what kind of Disney worlds? Because I know the general consensus is that, you know, the AT-AT foot is there. Or the AT whatever foot is there. So we're gonna have Star Wars. Which is fine by me. But like what worlds do you think we're gonna see in there? People sit while disguised as an Imperial soldier. I'm gonna. Actually, no, I think it should be okay. Oh, let's see. Where's the thing? Boop. Boop. Was there another thing I needed? Or was it just this? I think it was just this. Oh, God. Oh, God. I have no defenses whatsoever. Hold on. Bitch, let me change. Let me change, you asshole. I knew I should have beat his ass first. You know what? Here, you know what? I think it's time for a strategic retreat, a tactical retreat. Sorry if I throw so many questions. I just like listening to theories about my favorite. No, that's totally fine. Like, I like answering questions. Oh, dude, yeah, I didn't even talk about. I'm so happy that mobile game exists, and I never thought I would say that in my life. Like that game, that's what I wanted Union Cross to be. That's literally what I wanted this whole time. I'm so happy the game exists, and it looks like. And they said it's gonna be like a Pokemon Go thing. I haven't really looked into that a lot, so I might look into that a bit after the stream. But I wonder how they're gonna make that work. And I wonder what bothers me though is that I know it's gonna be a gacha game. It's gonna be like it's gonna be a Kingdom Hearts mobile game. You have to pay some money. You have to spend some money to get some things and do combat or whatever. And I'm sure the gameplay is going to be adjusted, so it's a lot harder if you don't have those medals. Also wondering where Yozora is. I feel like Yozora is going to show up there at some point. I feel like we could have like the Unreality trio. We have Sora, we have Strelitzia, and I feel like we're going to have Yozora at some point. Because here's the thing, right? Sora was waking up. In the trailer, he was waking up. He was like sleeping on the couch or whatever. And after the Yozora fight in Kingdom Hearts 3, Yozora was also waking up. I think what happened in that fight is that fight happened when both of them were like in their dreams, right? Their hearts connected, and that cutscene in that fight happened, right? So I think Sora waking up in Kingdom Hearts 4 was probably sometime after that fight, or maybe after he first got there. I don't know. But that fight happened after Sora got to Unreality and was sleeping. And Yozora was also sleeping at the same time. So I think at some point in Kingdom Hearts 4, Yozora and Sora are going to meet up. Wait, I just beat... Leave me alone! Well, he's not bothering anybody. I swear to God, if he bothers me. As I'm changing. So rude. Okay, good. But yeah, I think Sora and Yozora are going to meet up sometime in Kingdom Hearts 4. And that's sort of the party we're going to go through. We're going to go through the game with, you know? Or maybe Sora, like, because, you know, he's in a capitalist society now. Maybe in order to pay the bills, right, Sora has little to no money, has never had to work a job in his life, didn't remember any of the jobs he did in Twilight Town and KH2. So Sora's going to join the military to make some money, right? And that's where he's going to meet Yozora. Play KH4, Sora already. KH3 Toy Box has the outfit, but it changed a little bit. I want to know what the combat's going to look like, though, you know? Because we saw that, what's it called? We saw that thing where he, like, you know, has, like, the pseudo flow motion, the Unreality version of flow motion, has the grappling hook. I wonder what else is going to change, you know? Because it looks like they're taking KH3's combat, like, you know, adding more mobility options. And just, I love that, by the way. He just literally just throws them in the thing. That's so good. But I want to see what happens with that, you know? What if Sora and Yozora fought together? I think we'll see that. I think we'll see that in KH4. I don't know. Like, I don't... Because here's the thing. Part of me... Like, my best case scenario is early 2023 is when it comes out. But part of me hopes that it comes out in late 2024. Because at that point, you know, we'll know what system it's coming out for. And if it is a PS5 exclusive, I have time to get a PS5 and save up some money, you know. Ah, I love it. Let someone tell what that look like. I don't know. It depends on how Disney's gonna be incorporated into this. You know? I think, like, if we're going, like, you know, the realistic Disney route, like, if we're getting Star Wars, for example. Ooh, I think if we got, like, what's it called? Like a Chewie summon? Chewbacca summon? That'd be really dope. You have spirit. But it depends on what Disney looks like in this game. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none. Oh, fuck, this cutscene's really important, though. Okay, whatever. I think... Sorry, I'm talking more than I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. But... Because we see Donald and Goofy in the trailer. And of course, you know, Disney's going to be in the game because it's a Disney game, you know? But I wonder if we're only... Like, kind of... I wonder if we're going to experience Disney in this game like we experienced Radiant Garden in KH3. Like, through cutscenes. You know? I don't want that to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. But... If we do... Okay, if we get Disney Worlds... You know, I guess we're getting Star Wars at some point. I don't know. But... I want Coco, right? I want Wreck-It Ralph. Of course, Moana is going to be in there at some point. And I think Frozen... I'm pretty sure Frozen 2 is going to be in there. Because we got an article a while ago. I think it was like maybe 2020? It was like... They're working on Frozen 2 in a game that's assumed to be Kingdom Hearts 4. So I think we're going to get Frozen 2. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only... Alright guys, hear me out. I know nothing about Livia's son's Hunius, right? I know nothing about her. The only thing I know is that if she could step on me and I'd be okay with it, you know? In case the people in Twilight Town mentioned Cypher and the gang gone on a trip. Can we see them in Quadratum? Doubtful? I'm doubtful of it, but I'd be okay with it. You know? Because here's the thing. I know Final Fantasy. Like, I know a lot of people say, like, oh, this is gonna be a Final Fantasy game, and we're gonna see more Final Fantasy properties. I don't think we'll see more, more than we've seen in the series thus far. But, like, you know, if Lightning showed up, I'd be okay with it, honestly.
As you wish, my dear Minfilia.
Well, Spirit from Maven, I think it was Hades. Yeah, I think that was definitely Hades. Apparently the voice actor, like a lot of people who are familiar with the Japanese dub are familiar with the voice actors, so that was definitely '80s. But this, actually no, Brave would actually be a really good pick too. I forgot about that movie. Because we need more Princesses of Heart, right? We only got, I think, 4? We got Anna and Elsa, Kairi, I'm assuming still Princess of Heart, and what's her name? Rapunzel. Yes, so we need 3 more. Minfilia. Alright. I don't know who you are. You're hurting my friends and I'm gonna beat your ass. Yo, what if we got like a Maui summon? That'd be dope, actually. I'd be okay with that. Perform an Imperial salute to Imperial soldiers. Alright, cool. Here, can I just... Oh, I'm gonna do that. Okay. What about Tiana? Ooh, I would love a Princess in the Frog World. No, I would love it. Because here's the thing, right? If we get a Princess in the Frog World, hearing, like, Yoko Shimomura do, like, New Orleans style, like, 1920s jazz, right? I would die. I would love that so much. Like, oh my god. You don't understand how much I want that. Oh my god, is that the Travis Scott in my chat? Crazy. Well, what's good, Mr. Scott? But nah, if we get what's it called? If we get Yoko Shimomura, like Yoko Shimomura inspired, you know, jazz, like Princess and the Frog jazz, I would die. That'd be great. I would love it. I need all of that. Because we kind of got a peek into what it would sound like with the melody of Memory Dearly Beloved. Because that's kind of what that is, right? Or it's not jazz. It's swung. You know, it's classical music, but it's swung. Well, actually, no. It's a little freer than classical music. And honestly, I feel like Princess of the Frog would work so well. Because like Dr. Facilier, perfect for a Kingdom Hearts villain, right? He already works with the what's it called? Like those voodoo shadows or whatever. Turn him into Heartless and you're done. Like, that's it. That's the world. Jesus, that'd be perfect. Why hasn't that happened yet? When I was younger, I would have liked Treasure Planet, and I guess to some extent I still would. But if it gets out, if Treasure Planet gets left out for these other worlds, I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine with that. I think Donald and Goofy are looking for, unless you're saying Hades, but I think you see what they're looking for. I think they're looking for Sora, because that's what happened in what's it called? That's basically what they said in what's it called? In the Limit episode. It's like Donald and Goofy are looking, you know, in other Disney worlds for Sora. It makes sense that if he's dead, where do you go if someone's dead? To the Lord of the Dead. Where's Biggs though? Okay. So. But yeah, I think they're looking for Sora. Oh man, I want to see Roxas and Xion. I want to see Roxas and Xion just doing anything, please. Oh my god, for the love of Christ. I need more of them, right? This series, okay. This series can literally just forget about everyone else. No Sora, no Riku, no Kairi, no Aqua, no Ventus, no Terra, nobody. And just focus on Axel, Roxas, and Shion, and I'll be okay with it. I'll be totally down. Like, I love them, don't get me wrong. I love all the other characters. However, if we just get a game with them, I'd be okay with it. And also, we still gotta follow up on the Subject X plotline. I don't know if that's gonna get addressed in this game. Because here's the thing, right? I really wanted Kingdom Hearts 4 to be... What was I gonna say? I really wanted Kingdom Hearts 4 to be like the Kingdom Hearts 1 of the new thing, right? Like, I wanted it to be the Kingdom Hearts 1 of the new series. I know technically Kingdom Hearts Remind was that, but that's still technically, in my mind, that's like the Xehanort Saga still, even though it's technically Phase 2. I still think that's the Xehanort Saga. I feel like this is the first game of the Lost Master Saga, if that makes sense, you know? Or like the first game that's solely dedicated to the, what's it called? To the Lost Master Saga. Because Kingdom Hearts 3 was kind of a double game, where it's also the end of the Xehanort Saga. So, like, I want everything to be updated in this game, right? Because, like, we have a lot of things to worry about. We have to, you know, worry about the foretellers. We have to worry about Ava, see where she is. We have to worry about Subject X. You know, we're obviously going to get it updated on Reality and Yozora and all that. I want just everything blanket update in this game. And I don't think that's hard to do, you know? Like, I think just a couple of cutscenes to, like, kind of focus. Because Kingdom Hearts 3 bounced back and forth a lot. You know, it bounced back and forth between, like, Mickey, Riku, like, looking for Aqua. It bounced between Pete and Maleficent looking for the box. You know, of course, with Sora and the Power of Awakening and all that. And, of course, what the organization's up to. I think this game can update a lot of what we need to do. A lot of what needs to happen. A lot of what needs to be done in Kingdom Hearts 4. And I don't think that's very hard to. I don't think that's an unrealistic expectation is what I'm trying to say. Oh, God. It's time to rescue the homies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking too fast. I'm trying to write this down. See, my thing is, I talk really fast because I'm trying to say things before my mind moves on to the next thing, and then everything just becomes incoherent, you know? I said, I hope he can help. That negates Sora, looking for Sora. And I don't think Hades will help either. I don't think he will either. But I think, like... What's it called? Well, I guess they could be looking for Auron. I don't know. I feel like there's... What's it called? There's evidence for both, I guess, you know? I feel like... What's it called? I feel like Hades is the more... Well, actually, no, it could be Auron. Because you're right, I don't think Hades would help, honestly. They kind of hate each other. Alright. Ooga Booga tank time, let's get it. Wait. It's time to use that new AoE. It's time to get out of the AoE. What's it called? I haven't really said anything. I've been like pretty tame this whole show. Whoa, why is my health so? Hold on. Oh, that's right. I'm in. Oh God. I have nothing. I'm naked. Wait. Why can't I move? Why can't I move? Why is my keyboard dead? I'm actually dying over here. Let me play this game like I know I can. Yo, can I change my armor before this? Because I might die here. I'm probably going to die here. Can I change my armor before I get into this, or should I? Or is it just like you need to do this without your... If so, that's fine. Duty failed. Wait, what happened? Oh. I was not paying attention. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Boop. 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 I guess someone died that wasn't supposed to die. What? Oh, oh. What's it called? The only thing with the KHU is I hope it doesn't drag on for so many years to end this series. Yeah, I hope not either. Cause like, you know, what's it called? Of course we're gonna get a lot of games for, you know, the Lost Master Saga, and of course those are gonna take years to come out. I don't want to be playing Kingdom Hearts while I'm like, you know, I don't want to be playing Kingdom Hearts in my 40s. You know, like I want the series to be done by then. I hope this isn't the kind of thing that like Square Enix just keeps milking. Because, you know, money, basically, right? Because this isn't like, you know, Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy. This is a continuing story that needs to end at some point. So yeah, I agree. I hope Square doesn't keep dragging this out. Like, I know it's gonna take a while, just because, you know, that's the kind of series Kingdom Hearts is, you know. And if you try to rush it, things are just gonna be more complicated than they need to be. So I'm okay with it taking a while, or not. I'm okay with it taking long, just because it needs to. But just stretching things out and having like terrible pacing throughout the games is not what I'm looking forward to either. Oh, I can just skip this. I'm dumb. Oh, I just have to unbind this. I'm tripping. You know what? You're right. There are more pressing matters there. Yeah. Never mind. I'm trying to. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't know. There's really like, what else do you say? Like, it's weird to live in a reality of Kingdom Hearts 4 exists. That doesn't make sense, you know? And I'm not like saying that because I had to wait so long for Kingdom Hearts 3. I didn't, right? I don't. But it's weird. Because like after Kingdom Hearts 3, it's always weird when a new game releases because you think, oh man, it's gonna be so long before the next game releases. And then it comes, and then it's like, wait, this is real. This is happening. It feels surreal. If that makes sense. So I don't know. It's strange. I don't know though. I would say I'm excited for the game. I want to see where Nomura goes with this. I was at first really opposed to the idea of unreality and all that, and I guess to some extent I still am now. That was so easy. How did I fail that the first time? And I guess to some extent I still kind of am opposed to unreality and all that because it has the potential to really make things, not only make things more complicated, but also lose focus on stories that I actually really enjoyed and would like to follow up on. But at the same time, it's like, yo, I'm okay with this as long as it's good. Also, we saved Tataru and Minfilia, and that makes me happy. But I don't know. It's gonna be fine. Have I liked every Kingdom Hearts game so far? Yeah, I've enjoyed most, if not every Kingdom Hearts game so far. I have no reason to think I'm not gonna enjoy this one. Have you read through the Q&A Nomura had? I read through a lot of it, or I'm not gonna say a lot. I've read through a couple of questions that I thought were really interesting. I've read through, you know, the Sora and Roxas, the Roxas and Shion one, where he's like, you know, I had actually written them off, but you know, brought them back because fans liked them. I thought that was really cool. And then the really wholesome one was when he was like, look, I was gonna make Kingdom Hearts Fire Emblem X, but I wanted to make Kingdom Hearts 4 because I was worried about Sora. And it's like, yo, I like that. That's really cool. Those are really the only two I remember. I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of like, oh, Ishtola, let's go. I've kind of fallen out of like following Kingdom Hearts as much as I used to, just because like Kingdom Hearts is fine, Kingdom Hearts is great, but I kind of want to expand and see like what other things I can find and what other things I can enjoy. Like I've been playing through Xenoblade a lot recently, and that's been really fun, and I actually really enjoy that. I'm excited for Xenoblade 3. And then, next time I want to get the World Is With You out of the way. I'm currently playing 14. So like I haven't really consumed all the Kingdom Hearts media that's been coming out because there's just been so much. I'm waiting for things to calm down. So I can just like, okay, this is all the media we're gonna get. Let's just run through it. So I've read some of the answers that I just like find when I'm like scrolling through things and stuff like that, but I haven't read all of them, unfortunately. There was something that I read about Umbrella, but I can't remember what it was. There was one other game that I want to talk about. Was it Dark Road? I mean, Dark Road exists. That's really all I could say about it. Like, I was never too invested in Dark Road. And I guess since I'm not really going to be invested in Dark Road. Oh shit. Is that a Gunblade? If so, it's awesome. Because here's the thing about Dark Road, and here's why I can't really get into it. Because it's great and it's fine, but I feel like very few things are actually going to change what's happening right now, right? Because we're gonna find out what goes on with Xehanort and Ericus and all that. We're gonna find out, how they ended up fighting and how their friendship kind of crumbled before it didn't in Kingdom Hearts 3. We're gonna find out more about the upperclassmen, and I think that has the potential to be cool. Maybe it could be dead. Like they could be like they weren't actually dead or something like that. Maybe they became the foretellers. I don't know, but I have trouble getting into it because it's all retroactive, right? We know what happens at the end of this. Xehanort and Ericus are dead. Most likely his friends are dead, or maybe they're not. I don't know. That has something to be. That's something that has potential to lead into the next phase, which I think is nice. I know a lot of people are banking on the theory that Odin is actually Lushu, and that's fine. That's cool. But if the upperclassmen don't end up coming back in future games, kind of doesn't really change anything. We just see another of Lushu's incarnations. And that's fine, that's cool, but at the end of the day, again, doesn't really change anything that we already know. Or not that we already know, but like, did the enemy escape from... Okay. Yo, why was he moving like that? You good, my guy? I'm doing nothing for this. Let me get him out of here first. Because he's a healer. We don't like this. Travis Scott. That's really funny. Oh, wait. Do I have to... No, that's mine. I'm gonna keep going. Well, no, I can't. I have to beat this guy. I walked into the... An item that I need somewhere. there? You know, he's been doing what do? Man invincible. He's attacking my homie, I don't like that. And I was really not paying attention to this cutscene. See, I'm in the steel door. Guess I can do. I feel it's gonna hit me with the. There are more pressing matters at hand. Oh, there's a field generator. Okay. Who knows else this is Final Fantasy? This is Final Fantasy. Yes, this is Final Fantasy 14, the critically acclaimed MMORPG by Square Enix. With the free trial up to level 60, that includes the award-winning expansion. Oh, that's weird. Alright. That might take care of its invincibility, yes sir! Hopefully I'm not too late. Oh wow, they're beating its ass! Okay. I'm gonna find more field generator guys. Just try not to die. Is this the same field generator? Sorry, I'm not talking about Kingdom Hearts right now. I actually gotta focus on this for a little bit. Yeah, me focusing on a fight, crazy. I know. Wait, where is he coming from? So that's probably where the field generator is. Oh. You're worthless. Oh shit, I'm dying. Hold on. Let me fix that. I might be able to do that, actually. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now we kill the rest. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. He's almost dead. Wait, hold on, I destroyed the field generator. Why is this thing not dead? Oh, that's fine. Thing 1 is dead. Thing 2 is invulnerable. Must fix. Where generator? Are we hungry? Keep them alive for a little bit longer. I gotta find some shit and blow it up probably. There we go. Big brain plays, my god. About to wake up my whole family. What did I do? I'm just sitting here playing the award-winning Final Fantasy 14. The critically acclaimed Final Fantasy 14. My bad. Hold on. Discussion about the player going into Xehanort's heart. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Oh, you know what I haven't seen though? The player. Oh god. Oh, they already beat its ass. The player of the new mobile game. I'm interested to see if that like actually has anything to do with anything, or if it's just like. Here is default player. I wonder if it's going to be as important, I think, as the Ubisoft player was. That's another thing, actually. I am happy that they put out a game about the missing link, the time between the end of Ubisoft and, you know, I'm assuming they're missing. Or I guess to some time before that, you know, or Dark Road, I guess. next Chrono Trigger game. I'm glad they're letting us know about that in a way that's like, that doesn't take up a game or like a console game, if that makes sense. I'm okay with this being a mobile game and it looking the way that it is. Because it shows that they're actually, I'm not gonna say the other team didn't put effort into the mobile games because of course they did, you know. But at the same time, it's like this is a mobile game that like would actually make me want to play, you know. So I'm glad they're doing that. And I want to know more about this Keyblade organization. Also, it was really cool to see Brain in 3D and not look like a Pop Tropica model. Is it voiced? I don't want to skip it. I don't want to skip it, but I need to go so bad.
Take the leader. Kill the rest.
Oh, yes. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Alright, don't drink a gallon of water and expect to, you know. Yeah. But oh, thank God. I thought his shoulder was gonna take the blow. I was about to be pissed.
What the?
The Astola.
Is that how you say her name? Or I guess that's kind of what I've been saying. What was I talking about again? The Union Cross? Or the Missing Link, I guess? I wonder how it's going to be like a Kingdom Hearts Pokemon Go. You know? Is that how you're going to get medals if you don't feel like paying for it? You just have to walk a lot? Real talk, though? I think I actually had a dream about this. I think like a while ago, I had a... Like, you ever get those weird things of like deja vu? Because I had like... I'm having deja vu about sitting here right now talking about Kingdom Hearts Pokemon Go, and it's really strange.
Well, it's nice to see you too.
Water, any other drink? Yes, sir. Stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. I just like... What? Oh.
The reunion must wait.
Oh, God. I'm okay. The story's getting good. The story is getting good, finally. Christ. I hated A Realm Reborn.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
Shut up, Papa Limo. Same about the dream? Seriously? Okay.
You ditched your Magiteca?
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
God, I love this. I'm slowly coming to love this game now that things are happening. You know, outnumbered, dude. I could literally solo them. What are you talking about? So yeah, you did tell me. You did tell me.
But there's no one in there.
But I don't know. Like I am really excited for this game. I want to hear all the new music. Oh God, that new Dearly Beloved. Look, all right. Because here's Yoko has been killing it with the past couple of Dearly Beloveds. The one from Kingdom Hearts 3 is my favorite one in the series, hands down. The one from Melody of Memory, it was a bop, right? I'm okay with that. I want to know what this other one's going to be like. I wonder if it's going to change because it takes place in unreality. I wonder if it's going to be any different. I wonder if, what if it has like a little motif of like Nachtflugel in it or something? Oh man, I wonder what the music in the. I mean, it's probably gonna still be Yoko, you know. There are so many things I want to know. I want this game to be out, but I want it to be on PS4. Oh god, but even if it is on PS4, I think I have one of the base PS4s. I don't think I have a Pro. So that shit is going to... I'm going to have a jet engine in my living room, basically.
2,
3.
4.
What are they counting up to again? I missed it. Oh, that's lame. Make me say 5. One, two, three, four, nod. Crazy. Imagine if we saw Cloud. That'd be dope, actually. You know, Io and Emmett from Pokemon Black and White, the Cage, Missing Link player. Yeah, it does actually. Now that I think about it, you're right. I think it's like it's the code, you know.
Or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas.
Also, I love the design of the new Scalad Gylem because when it first came out in Union Cross, the first thing I thought of, maybe Pumpkin, I think it might have been you telling me about it, but it looked like Italy, you know. It looked different from the Scala we know today, and it looked cool. And I want to see that. I always wanted to see that in 3D, so I'm glad we're getting that.
If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace.
Also, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I get it. You know, make the bad guy look bad. However, there is such a thing as over designing. I will say.
What in the 7 hells?
I haven't really looked at the Missing Link trailer a lot though. Oh, dude!
It's here.
I didn't even talk about it. Yeah, the new Dearly Beloved for the Missing Link. It looks so cool. It sounded amazing. Like Christ, that was. Hold on. I want to talk about this. This deserves a video on it, so I'm going to be entirely on. What game is this? This is Final Fantasy XIV, my friend. Also, welcome to the stream. Because I want to find the Dearly Beloved. Where is it? Here. I'll turn this down. I just want to listen to this Dearly Beloved. It's so good. Like, what is this? This is so cool. What is this? Why does it sound like a musical? I don't understand. I don't even care what's being said on screen. This sounds so cool. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can change screens real quick. Can I do that easily? Probably. Let's find out. The survey says no. Is that an easy thing to do? Probably not. Here, y'all can watch it with me. I'm gonna see if I can change it real quick. Because I love Final Fantasy XIV, but I'm very much on this right now. There we go. See, it's stretch the screen. That should be fine, I think. Maybe. If it isn't, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what it is about it. It just sounds amazing, and I love every second of it. I like the pirate. It looks really cool. Also, I love how it's literally just Cage 3. But on a mobile game, or in a mobile game. And that's cool to me. I like this. Like, what is this? I love it. Like it's not my favorite by any means, but it's different, and I'm okay with that. Like I like that they're taking cues from Melody of Memory and like expanding the style of what Dearly Beloved is. Because this is still very much classical. I think it's classical. It has a pep in its step. I appreciate that. Also, yeah, it has multiplayer. It has fucking multiplayer. Like, yo, who's trying to squad up in the missing link? I'd be down with that. I'm sorry, I had to gush about that. I love that. I love the beginning of this. Like, what is this? I feel like in the High School Musical. I feel like it just fucking what's it called? I feel like everyone's gonna erupt in song and dance, and we're gonna sing about our feelings or some shit, right? I'm sorry, I have to gush about that. Here, what? Where's the? Okay, there it is. That I don't know. It's not my favorite. It's not even close to my favorite, but I love it. And if that's the Dearly Beloved that ends up being like on the thing for Missing Link, perfect. Oh wait, I should probably turn the sound back up for this, huh? This game does exist.
Excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo, the Alagons used it to crush primal and foe alike.
Oh yeah, this is the thing that eats gods. So basically, we beat 3 gods, right? We beat Titan, Ifrit, and Garuda. This thing ate all 3 of them. But the clapping and marching in the beginning of the song. Actually, now that... Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. We Will Rock You. That's what it reminds me of. Thank you. I could not place it. It's interesting that, like, it does kind of sound like marching. And I wonder if this organization is like a militaristic thing or something. You know? I wonder if it's like a military. Because that'd be really dope.
An overlord, no less. His garb attests.
Because like if it's like a society or something, you think it'd have like some form of like way of protecting itself. There has to be some sort of military, right?
It could only be him.
I would hope that they learned not to create unions again, because we saw how well that worked out, right? I keep saying right, I don't understand why. But... Whoa!
Thancred!
I don't know who that is. Who's Thancred? You're welcome, Rick. I don't know. Oh wait. He was one of the Scions, right? Was he one of the Scions of Seventh Heaven?
He was La Habrea? No.
Megan, was he one of the Scions of Seventh Heaven? Because if so, I don't really care. I'm gonna be entirely whoa, ew! What is the quality of this stream? Y'all wasn't gonna tell me it looked this bad? Yo, this is recorded by Potato. Jesus Louises.
We have to go now. Hang on.
I just been talking this whole time. Didn't realize I'm playing a PS2 game.
Thancred! No!
Ooh, that voice acting. Also, it was better in Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. However, I hope the voice acting is better in the next game. Yeah. Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I keep thinking of Seventh Heaven from Final Fantasy VII. I hope the voice acting is better in the next game. Better quality than the CCTV camera, but that shouldn't be the standard, though. You know, like that shouldn't be weird. It's 2022. Alright.
And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate.
Jesus Louise, this shit is a 360p.
So blind.
Or maybe I just need to change it because that looks fine. I don't know. Voice acting is better than get new videos. Okay, that's cool.
Move and where to find us. Confound it all.
He sounds like. Oh shit! What's the?
No, this is
what's
not
the voice actor for young Xehanort? Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Now they believe us all
Ben
dead.
Diskin. He sounds like Ben Diskin. Alpha Nod or Alpha Nude. Send Alpha Nudes. I don't know. He sounds like Ben Diskin. What sucks? What kind of sucks about the future of the series though is the fact that unless like it's in a flashback or something, or if he comes back, which I don't think he will, I kind of hope he doesn't. We'll never get to hear Xemnas' voice again.
We must go and offer them
Isn't
what
that
assurances we
crazy?
can that defeat is not inevitable.
Like Xemnas' voice is iconic, the best one in the series. Paul St. Peter really killed that shit, but we're never gonna hear it again, and that sucks.
Cryle, this is
The
Minfilia.
situation
Cry
may have
in
taken an
silence.
ill turn.
Forgive me if I seem bright.
Ben who? Ben Diskin, Benjamin Diskin. He played young Xehanort. Also played number 1 in Codename Kids Next Door. And that's really all I remember him from. I don't think he's played anything else. He's probably played something else.
I know your debt, my friend.
Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum. Wait, what? He played a demon in Neon Genesis Evangelion, I suppose. Skeptic. What? Oh wait, never mind. That makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, I mean he played Sai in Naruto. He played Joseph Joestar? Excuse me? I don't like that. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I don't know if I like that.
And so long as we stand together, there shall ever be hope of victory.
I don't like that he played Jonathan. It might be good. It might be fine. It's weird that he played
The people of Eorzea
Jonathan.
falter for want of such hope. Let us provide it. Let us bear to
Welcome
them
back to the dark
tidings
side.
that
Yo,
the
what's good?
scions of the seventh dawn are
Dude,
returned.
I'm getting to the point where Heaven, or not Heaven's Word, where A Realm Reborn gets good, and I'm happy now. Because here's the thing, I'm only playing this because... What's it
Matters
called?
are coming to a
I'm
head.
only playing this until
I hope we can
The World Ends With You gets here. Because I ordered it. And also, this is a public service announcement, right? If you don't feel like buying video games and you want to play something, check out your local library. It might not have everything that you want, but you know how like when we were kids and we used to like go to Blockbuster and Hollywood Video
Let us pay a
to rent
visit
video
the
games, stuff like that?
Council of the Alliance
It's still
Division.
there. Just go to your local library and see what they have. Or you can probably request what's called an interlibrary loan. And I'm putting y'all on this, right? This is exclusive to this. Exclusive to this community, to this stream. This goes no further, right? Libraries, they have this thing. Some of them do. Maybe not all of them, but most of them. Some of them, I don't know. They have this thing called an interlibrary loan. And what that is, it's basically, if a library doesn't have it, they can ask another library, say, hey, do you have this? And some other libraries will say, like, yeah, we have it. Do you need it? And they'll say, yeah, can you send it over here? And they'll just send it over. Right? So just go to your public library. If you want a video game that you don't want to feel like paying for, and just say, hey, do you have this game? And if they say no, just say, hey, do you have access to interlibrary loans? And they'll probably say yeah. That's how I've been playing. That's how I've been playing a lot of the games that I've been playing recently. Xenoblade, Xenoblade 2, The World Ends With You, Neo, The World Ends With You, Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise. Like, I'm probably gonna get Kirby Star Allies too, or not Star Allies. The newest one. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, Stream 4. I'm probably gonna wrap up in the next couple minutes or so. I don't think I would want her stepping on me, but no, yeah. If you want to play video games, but you don't want to pay for them, check out your local library. And here's the thing: you get video games, and you also get to support the library systems, which is actually really cool, because libraries are great. Gia, I wonder what her class is. I don't think she's a white mage, guys. Do you guys really want a stream of like going through and just talking about the trailer? Like scrubbing through frame by frame and figuring out what could be what and all that? Because here's the thing, right? I don't really have much incentive, or not much incentive, because like I do like doing stuff for you guys, but I don't really have a lot of free time anymore. So because of that, I like to take time with things, so that's why I haven't been streaming a lot recently. But if there is a demand for something, I'm willing to supply it. So would you guys like a stream of just going through the Kingdom Hearts 4, even though it's been a couple of days, and all the big KH channels probably already have them out already. I'm not making a 40-minute video on some shit like that. But looking forward to Breath of the Wild 2. I very much am. I was one of the people, because I only got my Switch. I got my Switch 2 years ago, in 2020, right before the pandemic started. So I was very late to Breath of the Wild. But no, yeah, and also I never really grew up with Legend of Zelda. But I'm excited to kind of get into that and start playing more Zelda games too. That's another thing that I want to get into. So yes, I am excited for Breath of the Wild too. Though I don't have like, I'm not like a lot of people who have played Zelda for a while. I'm like, oh, this definitely means this, or the Master Sword is glowing, so it means that. Like I'm not that guy. I'm very casual when it comes to Legend of Zelda. Like I think the series that I would say, other than Kingdom Hearts and Persona, that I can like not even relatively confidently talk about. Like I played 1 and 2 with Xenoblade. That's it. You know, that's the only other like franchise that I've gotten into. KH4 Sword meets Link. I mean, I'll be down with that. There was something a while ago that I found. I can't remember what it was. It was like Sora meets Joker from Persona 5, and he had like a Persona 5 themed Keyblade. It looked really cool, but I can't remember what it was to save my life, or where it was to save. I think it might have been on Twitter somewhere. But this was like probably a year ago at this point. But it looked really cool. Man, I want more Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy stuff, you know? Because, like, the whole selling point of Kingdom Hearts... Yeah, you're right, that is just Smash. But the whole selling point of Kingdom Hearts was, oh, it's a crossover between Final Fantasy and Disney. But I want more Final Fantasy, you know? Like, I just finished Final Fantasy 15, which, great game, by the way. I guess Final Fantasy is another series I'm getting into. But I just finished 15. And it'd be cool as shit to see, like, Sora talking to Gladio. Or Iggy. Or I think Sora would get along with Prompto very much. Like, or like Sora talking to, like, Lightning or Snow or somebody. You know, I want that. I want more of that. I want more than just, like, 7 with, like, a couple of 8 and 9 characters sprinkled in there. You know? Like, really dig deep into the box and pull out some, like, Final Fantasy 2 shit or something, you know? I think that'd be dope. I want more. If there's like a, what's it called? If there's like a balance thing, like, if there's like a seesaw or something, whatever those balance things are called, Disney is like destroying it. There's like no Final Fantasy compared to like how much Disney there is, which is fair because Disney like owns the shit. But also I want more Final Fantasy, you know? And I can't even say that because I've only finished 2 Final Fantasy games, 7 Remake and 15. But even so, I want more of that. But that being said, I'm probably gonna end stream here. It was fun. Thanks for coming out at like 9 o'clock for some reason. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I may or may not stream tomorrow. I'm gonna be entirely honest. These streams are going to be. They're not gonna be as regulated as they used to be. Like every night at 9:30 p.m. or something like that. But I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Next time I'll probably I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. That being said, I hope you have a fantastic night. Thanks again for coming out. If you like it, maybe consider subscribing so we can have more chill nights like this in the future. But for now, this is Moose Wayne signing off. Good night, guys.